Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here, and welcome back to a little bit of Shadow of Elysium Redux in Surviving Mars. I just combined the way that I introduce my strategy school episodes in Civilization 6 with the way that I introduce a typical episode on the channel. Rather than saying, let's play some more Surviving Mars in our Shadow of Elysium Redux series, I said it the other way around. Who knows what's going to happen with this episode now. Hey everybody, so what is going on with this guy? He is traveling, you would think, incredibly slowly. No, we're just moving at speed 1. This is just how things work in Surviving Mars when you are on speed 1, not speed 3. Which, frankly, once the colony is on its feet, I look forward to doing a little bit more often, because it's nice to slow things down and just see the colony working, as opposed to spending all of our time building. But obviously, the priority has been on getting metal production going, and we are right on the cusp of being in that position. Not only do we have the metals extractor ready to go, oh hey, this extractor is idle. We can go ahead and give the order to salvage that, get a little bit of metal, and a little bit of, well, by a little bit, I mean 1.9, and one, not a little bit of machine parts, one machine part. So that's gone, and yeah, I thought I saw that. We can go ahead, I thought I saw that. We can go ahead and amplify that factory so that when citizens are living in this dome, we will be able to produce metals quite rapidly and really get our feet under us at long last. So why am I so excited? By the way, a couple of things just happened. We finished a research project a second ago with this RC Explorer. It's not the low-G hydrosynthesis that we just finished, although I love that the mouse over now shows you what exactly you finished. And that has given us access to the arcology technology, which is quite nice. But we also, just a moment ago, finished, it might have happened right at the end of the last episode, so maybe you saw it and I didn't, but the, where is it? Rover Command AI. Rovers no longer need recharging. The RC Commander starts with 4 additional drones, and command limit is increased by 12, which is awesome. And now we can build our own machine parts factories as well. So really, really good news. And we've started research on the Martian Institute of Science, which will help blow our research doors, wide open. So we have 3 Earth-sick colonists at the moment, but I'm really hoping, let's see why they're Earth-sick. It's the homelessness issue that we've run into. And it's mainly due to the fact that people need to retire. And I'm hoping it's a little exploited, but no, it's not an exploit. It's just it's kind of just awkward gameplay. But I'm hoping to see those slots for those people to live fill up when the, actually, well, let's have a look at this real quick. Adult. Yeah, they're all adults. Another option I have is I could just build some housing here. What was I going to build here instead, though? That's the question. A little bit of extra housing here would solve the problem. Why didn't I think about that before? There has to have been a reason. This is what I get for taking a few days break between recordings. I've been doing a lot. I've been getting ready to record a couple of different series and get the schedule humming in a couple of different ways. And now it's like, I don't remember what that spot was going to be for, but it sure seems like it would solve my homelessness problem. Why wasn't I doing that? What else could be there? I mean, not the Hawking Institute. That's going to go... I mean, we could also do another dome in this area, to be honest. We could do one right here. We could have a 5th dome in the same pattern as these first 4. Or could we? Hang on. No, not a medium. Just a basic. Yeah, totally could. Totally could. And I really like that idea, actually. That would help solve the homelessness issue. We also could do different types of domes. We could do a micro dome just to give people a place to live. But I do like the idea just to stay with the aesthetic of doing one more standard dome over here if we went that route. I'm not going to do it right now, don't worry. But I'm just looking at this thinking, what in the world was I saving that for? Let me look for a moment. Couldn't have been the Hawking Institute. I know that there was an open-air gym. What about... No, the spacebar's there. And I was thinking potentially... Yeah, this is our old folks home, and the casino is being worked, and there are a few folks living here. For the most part, yeah, all right, everything's good there. The services are working. Well, I'm gonna, just to solve the homelessness issue and address this problem, I can't remember what, for the life of me, I was gonna put in this space, but I'm gonna very temporarily address it by building some living quarters. Not even full-fledged apartments, just living quarters. It just requires concrete. And that way we will solve the issue of having people that don't have a place to live. Now the RC transport has nothing to do at the moment because we don't have any metals to pick up, but hopefully we'll have more soon-ish. The new dome is going up. One thing I'm very excited about as we begin this episode, as I say that 5 minutes in, is what's happening with this rocket. Talked about it in the last episode. This is another really exciting thing. Ditmar number 1 is ready to head back to Earth already. It's already refueled, and notice that it just filled up with all of the rare metals it needs. We still have 34 more for the next rocket. On top of the fact that our rare metals extractor is over here, producing 6 per day. And I haven't even amplified the thing yet. I'm going to go ahead and amplify it because holy crap, it's just doing really well. And our machine part production, despite the fact that we don't have a regular source of metals set up yet, is doing phenomenally. We just need to make sure that we get the metal production going so that we don't need to order more machine parts. But chances are these 30 that we have right now, in addition to the 5 per day that we're producing, should be enough to really get this colony going. So, cross fingers. Had a few naysayers a few episodes back. This is my first time recording since doing 2 through 7, I think I did in one sitting. Maybe 3 through 7? No, 2 through 7. And I'm feeling a little smug. I need to make sure I don't let myself get too smug. But had a couple of naysayers on that 3rd episode, including some polite naysayers from our regular viewership. Polite naysaying is cool. Impolite naysaying is not cool. Had a couple of naysayers, and things are going pretty well. So I need to make sure not to eat my words. But things are going pretty damn well, I do have to say. So let me go ahead, and now that we have this new dome, it is plugged into the power supply. It is plugged in. Hang on, let me take a quick look at my stored oxygen situation. I might need to have another Moxie going, or just upgrade the new Moxies that I have. How about that? Now, this is going to cost me a good bit. Let's upgrade the 1. And we'll upgrade it again. We'll upgrade the next one again if we need to. Also, our Stirling generator, is it closed right now? Open it up, just in case we need the extra boost. Okay, so let's have a look at the visual variants for this here dome. I kind of like the idea of having apartments in these corners. Places for people to live. Or we can have apartments in one section. Nah, let's do apartments in these corners. Let's be aesthetically pleasing. Let's even keep them all in the same configuration so that they all point towards the middle. Look at that. All right, so now we technically don't need, to tell you the truth, I'm not going to actually place those yet because we're not going to have 20, how many people live in apartments? 24? Yeah, we're not going to have that many people in the colony, in the dome right away. We're going to have 22. But we're not going to have 24. So let's see. I definitely want to make sure that, since this is the metals dome, I'm going to say no seniors are allowed to live here. None whatsoever. And that way people will GTFO when they are ready to leave. And that reminds me, I can probably do that with some of my core colony. Like, for instance, this building. This is the original colony building, which, needs everyone in tip-top shape. Maybe these 2 buildings, I need to kick seniors out. Maybe that would help with the homelessness issue as well. I didn't think about that previously, but I could just say, seniors, you can't live here. You can live here, but you can't live here. How many seniors do we actually have is the other question here. Inspect residence. Let's have a quick look. Alright, so we don't have any seniors there at present, so maybe I don't need to do that, but it's something I'll keep in mind in the future, just as a general policy. But for now, I'm not going to worry about it too much. All right, we've got a Martian university already built. I mean, I could do another one, because this trains specialists. It would just require some additional electronics, and we already have the one going. So, is it worthwhile to build a second one, or do we just wait until we have CO2 rocket propulsion and let colonists travel to use it if they need to? And will they travel to use it? Maybe we'll find that out. I'm going to hold off on building another one for now. And let's just go ahead and get some basics going here. We need, in this place, let's see here. Let's get a grocer. Actually, wait. No, never mind. I like that. I was just thinking in terms of where the food platform was and thinking that we might be able to do better. But, okay, there's that. Also, the security station can go here. I kind of like the idea of it being centered back there. I haven't normally put something there, but let's play around a little bit. Let's make this dome quite aesthetically pleasing in its layout, or try to. Let's see, we can do... I think it would be worthwhile to get some farming going here. Maybe not 3 farms, but 2 more, just to have that additional boost to our food production. Maybe not go all in and cram farms into this whole area, but that seems like a good usage of space. All right. We can have an open-air gym here. That's a given for the comfort of these miners. And then we probably benefit from going ahead and building a nursery and a playground, just a place for the kids. Put it right by the central plaza here, which reminds me, I also need to plant some small gardens. 2 and... oh, nice. Visual variance. Good to know. Well, I kind of want there to be trees at all of them, but it's cool that we have the 2. I didn't know those existed. Good to know. Let's rotate that just so that it's not facing the exact same direction. As a matter of fact, let's do the same with this one. Rotate, rotate. There we go. Now, yeah, there's going to need to be... there is room for a spire in this dome, right? Yeah, it would go into the center, I think. Yeah. The spire goes right in the middle. It doesn't look like there's a spot for one, but there is. They're not marked in the same way. All right, so let's also do... oh, haven't done a playground yet. I knew I was forgetting something. Playground. Let's do that. And then how about... yeah, I like the idea of an infirmary right there in the back corner. And then we do need a diner. Let's have the diner facing the inside of the dome. The spacebar requires concrete for maintenance. We could totally... well, no, we couldn't do that because of the way we've got the other 2 buildings here set up. I could move those, and that wouldn't be a problem. Or I could have the spacebar over here. Let's just do the spacebar there. right next. That's an interesting combination. Right next to the exercise area. Oh, man. All right, so there's that. And I don't want to do another casino complex yet. Arts store is probably a good idea for folks. Let's go ahead and build one arts store. There. And I can get some parks in place. I'm looking at the at where the roads start, or not roads, but the walkways. Yeah, there's not really a way to get a walkway just coming into... Oh yeah, there is actually. Well, that's not ideal. Could be prettier. But we're going to do it anyway. We are going to do it anyway. There we go. All right, and once that stuff is built, we'll think more about what else needs to be in that area, decoration-wise. Somebody also mentioned there were visual variants for the statue. Cool. All right. Good to know. I appreciate that heads up. Go ahead and build a few more of these. There are visual variants. Oh, cool. Little dead end with some trees as like a grove. I like that. Perfect. Still finding out new stuff about the game as we play through. All right, so anything else service-wise? I guess a school would be in order if we're going to build all this other stuff. Let's put the school here. Or rather, you know what? Let's be a little bit different about it. Put the school there, and then the farm here. Okay, let's let the drones go to town with that. Again, none of my drones here need to be... New anomalies found, nice. None of my drones... And more metal. Excellent, hang on. None of my drones need to be recharged anymore, which is wonderful. But I can see the new metal right now. Let's go ahead and order the RC transport to go grab it. We're going to gather that, and then we are going to unload it back here. Just going to unload it here and then let the drones carry it back where they need to. And where is that new anomaly? It is a research anomaly. Fantastic. Oh, we also need to leave space for the Martian Institute of Science here. So we'll probably build that next to the spacebar. Yes, yes, yes. So that's going to be... Unless we don't put residences in every location here, which we might not. There might be merit in having the Martian Institute take one of these slots. We'll see. So we've got 3 slots left where we could potentially put it. Play a little bit of roulette. Not literally, but... Alright, Polymer Factory is still producing very well. So is the Machine Parts Factory. Loving every second of that. We do still have... Actually, it doesn't look like we have unemployed colonists anymore. I'm guessing because we finally had some more people retire? Or did people just get jobs? No more homeless. Mainly, it's because the living quarters were built. Man, those filled up completely. Okay, well... Maybe the earth sickness will fade. You can definitely see comfort levels going up for those that had no functional residence. So hopefully that earth sickness will fade. Let's let the simulation run for a bit because we've got a lot to build in this new colony. I want to prioritize the new apartments that I'm building at the moment. Looks like the metals extractor is ready to go. All right, we've gained our research points from that. How close are we to finishing? Not close. Not even a little bit close. But this rocket's almost back to Earth. And it is going to be amazing when that rocket gets there, because we're going to get some additional funding. And really, I don't know, I could use that to get some additional components. I could use that to order some more drones. Pretty soon I'm going to be able to make my own drones. There's a lot that I can do with that much extra money. Or I could just outsource more research so that everything gets done a little bit faster. Also, funny story, I pinned this comment because it was so perfect. I'm going to fix this now, as a matter of fact. But these landing pads, I went to all that trouble earlier to make these parallel. But I didn't realize that when I laid down the power cable, I started the power cable here, not here. So I built the... in the process of just talking while commentating, I built these one tile farther over than the others, which is just ridiculous. I'm going to just shut those down for now. All right, we've received $660 million in funding, and I believe I will go ahead and get some additional outsourcing set up. It takes $200 million to outsource. There we go. 2,000 research per sol. Just did it 4 times. Now, I could use some of my remaining additional funding to send our cargo rocket back. Both of my rockets are on Earth right now, available too, as you can see. I could go ahead and order some more... I mean, I could order more food, I could order more polymers, I could order a lot of the things that I would need just to make sure the colony did okay in this critical final stage. Actually, I don't have as much funding as I thought left, so I think I will go ahead and order these just to help get everything going. The machine parts... I don't know, I feel like electronics I probably need to boost more. How many do I have right now? 27? No, I'll do machine parts. Just to be safe. Or maybe should I do polymers, because polymers are going to be required for so much of the rest of the colony. Let's do that. Let's have 20 more polymers come in. And then just a few more machine parts and electronics to top us off. Launch. And remember, this rocket's going to come back and we'll be able to fill it back up with rare metals. Loving every second of it. Alright, so the grocer is already online here. We're moving towards having our Martian Institute of Science done. And we're also going to look at dust repulsion, artificial muscles, and deep scanning. Probably not going to mess with that Q too much. Those are all very, very important technologies that I would like to continue to pursue. And what's going on with the metals that I found? Did I already pick them all up? Yes, I guess I did. All right. So this guy's just chilling. I will go ahead and send him in that direction. We'll bring the RC Explorer back. Well, no, I don't need to, because they don't need to charge anymore. So they can just stay out there until I find more anomalies. New frontiers. Alright, good. The apartments are going up. Whoa! Went completely black for a minute there. Seemed to be in tune with the rising of the sun. After I record these episodes, I might do a video driver update just to make sure it's not that. I mean, I've got the latest drivers, but you never know when one little thing could be messing with you. It might, some of the video stuff that's been happening while I've been recording this, it's not happening with any other games though that I've seen. So that's what makes me think it's surviving Mars. But that could still be driver related. So we will see. Wow, that rocket is traveling fast. 75% of the way here already. 3 colonists are Earth-sick. Of course, no one's coming to the new dome yet, because it's so far away from everything else. I'm hoping the Earth-sick colonists Yeah, I mean, no available service building, gaming. Yeah, people are still mad they can't play video games. Okay, so it looks like these guys hopefully are getting better. Let's go ahead and land the supply rocket. Same situation as before. We're going to land over here to where the Earth-sick colonists don't have a means to get to the rocket and leave, and hopefully they'll feel better and want to stay. That is my personal hope. But now that this rocket has arrived, we're going to load it up with some more rare metals. And also, now that I have so many more polymers, I am going to go ahead and... Did I do this already? Yes, I did. I've already put the amplifier there. It didn't really help a lot. It's just producing 6.2 at the moment. Now, we have these water extractors going, though. Yeah, see, this is the other thing. We've got to make sure we stay on our water. I've got to do that next episode, as a matter of fact, because we're almost down to the 1,000 mark. I'm not going to amplify them because that will just speed up the rate at which we run out of metal. But I will go ahead and put some additional concrete deposits, or concrete depots, down to where there's just a place to pile all that junk rock. So we are going to have to expand towards this metal source in the next episode, and I believe, yes, we already have drone hubs researched, and we have electronics with which to build them, so shouldn't be too difficult to do. Maybe famous last words, we'll see. But I'm going to just go out this way directly and go ahead and get some water production set up in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.